Welcome back to my Project 13. Wanted to do a video on a Bluetooth speaker I purchased the other day. It's called the HEX.SL.808. It's a really nice looking device. You can go online to fries.com and buy this for about, I think, 75, 80 bucks. On Amazon for 80 bucks. Now, Fry's is actually located by where I live, so I drove in there. I found it. I saw some for that price, about 75 bucks, but this one actually must have been returned. It was marked at $40, so I got a great deal on a great, crazy loud speaker. So basically, I wanted to talk about this. Now, that is sort of spendy, and I think if you go online, you might be able to find some used ones for a little bit cheaper. But even at that price, I'm going to tell you something. I'm going to do some samples, about 4 or 5 different songs, each a different genre, on my ZTE Max, so you can kind of hear the sounds that it puts out through the speaker. It gets up to 12 hours of battery life is what it says. I don't really believe that it gets up to 12 hours. I don't think anything that says it gets up to 12 hours gets 12 hours. If it gets 8, 9, 10, you know what? I'm stoked on that. So hopefully it gets 12. I've now had this on going on 6 hours. You see that little blue light here? It's been on for 6 hours straight. Loud down, loud up. Volume down, volume up, same thing. That little light there, that little notification area here, that tells you when you're charging it that it's full. I got an OTG cable hooked to it. I plug in a male-to-male USB from the wall to here. I don't want to remove that. The reason I have that hooked up like that is because a lot of these Bluetooth speakers in that charging port area tend to get loose, and eventually that little piece in there somehow gets unlodged, and then at that point you really can't use these anymore. If it's a well-made Bluetooth speaker, you're not going to have that problem, but I haven't had that long, so I don't know. So this way I'm just going to keep that on there, and then I can take this cable here. As you can see, it's one cable, male to male, in there to the wall mount, and I can charge it that way. So that'll work for me. There's your aux-in cable, so you can put that into your car stereo in there, or from your cell phone, your tablet, to the Bluetooth speaker itself. Down below is the on-off. And over to the side here, that's the little area that you'll push to sync. If your phone, your tablet, your device doesn't find it, you just push that and they will sync each other up. And they'll get connected, and then you'll be able to listen to the beautiful sounds it puts out. So I'm going to do a few little samples. We're going to start off with a little bit of relaxing music from the 70s, and some of you might recognize this. Back from my breaking days. Some of you might recognize this. But again, I want you to listen to the sounds that this thing kicks out. Little old school rock. Little indie alternative music by Friendly Fires here. A little more bass. Now, the one thing I do want to mention is that I do not have this all the way up. I have this about 3 clicks down from being all the way up. I don't like to fully turn these things up. If you are into listening to rap, I would keep it at least a couple clicks down. I don't think it's going to really crackle. I haven't heard any crackling yet on anything I've listened to. But I think to get the best sound, you have the phone at least 1 click away from being all the way up. Couple clicks down on this, and I think you're perfect. When you're watching movies, doing some Netflixing, some hula, whatever, there's no reason to have it that loud. But again, I've had it that loud, and I haven't had any crackle yet. So far, everything's been sweet. It's been crazy loud. It's been great. And for you of those who like to really rock out some death metal, so as you can see, I've played a few different songs, different genres, and they all sounded awesome on this device. And I went pretty full bore. Again, I'm a couple clicks down on the speaker, click down on the phone, and it's crazy loud. There's no reason to go any more than that. But for some of you out there who want to go full bore, it's going to sound awesome. It's going to sound great. Again, you can go to fries.com, Amazon, looking at about $80. And again, if you look really good, really hard, sometimes you can find these for a little bit cheaper online. I'd still pay the $75, but I got lucky and got it for 40. So thank you to whoever returned this device to the store. I got something that I'm just totally in love with. I've had it now for a couple days, 6 hours on. I'm hoping it gets to the 8-hour mark. I'm hoping it gets to the 9-10 hour mark. But either way, if it reaches 8 and it's still playing that well, I did good. Hope you enjoyed the video. My Project 13 out.